Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Melissa, aka Miss Coffee Tipsy, and I am going to celebrate Glasto Week by recreating looks that I did last year but giving them a real revamp. So sadly it is the lockdown, coronavirus is happening, so Glasto for the first time ever I think has been cancelled. So even though I didn't have a ticket for sure, I might have been lucky enough to get one in the April resale, and it was their 50th anniversary too. So sad that we can't be there, and the weather's been beautiful, but I thought to commemorate it anyway, and celebrate the beautiful festival that it is, I'm going to create a few videos of the different looks I did last year, but like I said, with a revamp or a restyle, or maybe even completely different, because there was one look I definitely didn't like, so I'll be recreating that one. So the first day that I was at the festival was a very simple look that I'm going to keep simple but make it a bit more glam. So I have these really beautiful jewels that a lovely friend gave me, and all I did was the usual classic 90s girl, and popped one in the middle of my forehead, you know how it is. These represent, they are bindis, so they are also signify the third eye chakra. So I'm a very intuitive person, so I thought that was perfect for me to represent the third eye chakra. But today I'm going to use them completely differently anyway. So I've already put my base on, and I'm going to define my eyes slightly with a bit of eyeshadow. So I've got my Mad for Matte palette by Elf Cosmetics, and I'm going to grab one of my brushes from Eco Tools. Double-ended brush from Eco Tools. Just going to wipe off that brush because it's got purple eyeshadow on. And then I'm going to use just a really neutral colour just to define my eye. So I'm going to use this light brown here. All I'm going to do is just pick up some eyeshadow, and I'm going to pop it into the crease here. And what this does is it just defines my eye and makes it look a little bit bigger, as you can see. So that's all I've done, is that tiny little bit. So on the first day for me and my Glasto crew, we had to get up super early in the morning, and we got tickets from the Thursday. So we had to get up super early to get a coach from Bristol. So we definitely didn't waste any time doing our makeup before we left, because we'd rather have had the Z's. So when we got there and pitched our tent, we all very quickly put some makeup on, and you want to go out and explore. It's the first time I ever went, so I definitely wanted to be out exploring. I did not want to sit doing my makeup perfectly for hours, you know, so I just did this really simple thing. So yeah, that's why it was so simple. So I've done that, I've defined my eye sockets and I'm going to grab some eyeliner. So I've got a gold eyeliner. It's actually a cream eyeshadow, and then I've got a black eyeliner as well, because I'm going to put on some false lashes, which I've never done on video, so I'll be intrigued to how that goes. But I'm going to grab, this is cream eyeshadow, it's a Soap and Glory one, and the colour is, if you want to get it, is called Gold Outside. It was a Christmas one, so they might not have it in the shops at this moment, but I'm sure they have something similar. Otherwise you can get gold eyeliners around. I know that who is it doing all the crazy eyeliners at the moment? there's a website called Shrine. They've got lots of colourful things on their website. And I'm pretty sure NYX would do a gold eyeliner. Anyway, this one, so you get a bit on my, funnily enough, NYX lip liner brush, which I use as an eyeliner brush. And I'm just going to line the top of my eye like I would if I was doing black eyeliner. I'm going to do quite a thick line because I want it to really show up. And then I do want to do a really big wing as well, so bear with me, this could go wrong. So I did a nice big wing. I'm going to let that dry. I'm going to do the other side, and I will put another layer of it on when it's dry to make it really pop. I find gold eyeliner really easy to apply. It's quite forgiving, unlike black eyeliner, which obviously shows up really well. So if it goes wrong, it goes wrong, doesn't it? Oh, I'm filming this first thing in the morning and I'm starving. I'm so hungry. I really need to start eating breakfast. Okay, and now I'm going to match up the wings, she says confidently, as if that's a really easy thing to do. So to match them up, I kind of loosely figure out where the other one ended. And I'll put a little dot, so I've got, if you can see that, got a little dot to kind of give myself a bit of a guideline. And they pretty much look equal. That's good. Let that dry again. Might put a little bit underneath the eye as well, just to be a bit fancy. I know it's quite hard for you to see. I haven't got the best lighting. But I'll take really good photos, which you can see on my Instagram. To find me on my Instagram, it's under @CoffeeTipsyBeauty. Ta-da! So I said I'd do an extra layer to make it really pop. So what I love about festival makeup as well is I believe it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be beautifully glam like you've gone to makeup college for years and years. I think it should be a creative expression of yourself. So by no means does it have to be perfect. Of course, if you rather it was, then just keep practicing. But what is perfect anyway? It's a perception, isn't it? You do you. Okay, so that's enough gold for me. So I'm just gonna pop that away and wipe off my liner brush. Pop that away. I'm trying to be tidier, so I'm putting things away as I use them. Yeah, I know, crazy. And I'm tidying because I literally said that's what I'm doing and I didn't do that earlier. Okay, so I'm happy with, sorry, I get hay fever, so I've got really itchy nose. What was I saying? Yeah, so I've done that. And the reason I got the black eyeliner out is I'm going to do a really fine line of black as well, because I'm going to put lashes on. So when I put false eyelashes on, so they look better or blend better with my makeup, I always put a fine black line so it doesn't look like really, I don't know, really fake, I guess. They look fake anyway, you know, but yeah, I know what I mean. So I do a fine line to make them blend better. So I'm going to attempt to do that. I'm not going to wing that out because I don't want it really to be seen. It's just there to go under my eyelashes. So by no means does it have to be perfect because your eyelashes are going to blend in with it and basically kind of cover it up. So it doesn't have to be perfectly straight and even. It just does have to be really slim. Of course, if you don't want to wear false eyelashes, then you can skip this step. But I would still line the eye with a bit of black eyeliner. But I'd line the inside of the eye. So this is Soap and Glory, one of their eyeliners. So what I would do is I'd lift my eyelid and paint in the waterline. Again, if you aren't used to doing makeup and you'd rather not do that, or you've got really sensitive eyes that water, then skip that step. But it does really define the eye, even though it's a nightmare to wash off later on. Okay, then I'm going to put my mascara on and let that dry before I think about the eyelashes. Last year I had a beautiful lash lift, which is perfect for festivals and camping. you really wouldn't worry about false lashes then, but today I'm doing them for effect and to complete the look. But yeah, last year I did not bother wearing false lashes at Glasto, that's for sure. It's so nice putting makeup on. Oh, pardon me. I think I'll line the bottom lash line as well with a bit of brown eyeshadow. So I've got my eye palette again. I'm going to use the dark brown there. And I'm going to use the flatter end of my brush. And just see what that's done. It just defines, makes it look a bit more cat-like. Because this look really is all about the eyes. And I need to tidy up my gold flick. So they grab like these flat brushes and they're really nice for tidying up lines and mistakes. So I just grab my concealer, which is e.l.f. Cosmetics 16-hour Camo Concealer. And I'm just going to get a real tiny bit on my brush. And then blend it. And I'm going to put a little bit under the eyes anyway, just to really lighten them up. And blend that with my beauty sponge. So this is a bit of a drag queen trick. So I don't know if you've noticed like I have, but when they're on the TV, they look like they have literally no bags under their eyes. And they just look bright and young and beautiful. And that's because they use a really light concealer. So when the lights are on them, on stage or whatever, or in a show, all the light bounces off so you don't see the shadows. So yeah, if you hate your under eyes like I do, you're going to want to do that trick. And then just grab some powder and a brush, and then I just go over, I've got a pressed powder, so it's in like a natural colour, so it's not transparent, it's in just like a light colour to almost match in with my skin tone. So then you can blend in that really light concealer that you've put on, so it doesn't look super fake. And then I want to put some, I'm doing this completely like all over the place, I'm so sorry guys. I'm gonna put a bit of mascara on my bottom lashes as well. We're getting to the fun bit, I promise. Get into the fun bit. where we put the gems on. Super duper fun bit. If you don't get mascara all over the place. So to put the beautiful gems on, I am going to use a little bit of eyelash glue if they don't stick straight away. Hopefully they'll stick straight away. So I'm just going to wipe off my hands a little bit. Just use my face mist. Wet. Make them off. So they're nice and clean, so they won't take the stick off of the gems. And I'm going to grab one and I'm going to place it the thickest end closest to my eye. Like that. So that's one. Oh, they're so beautiful, honestly. They're like all different colours. So you've got like different different gems in them, really pretty. I'm going to do one at the corner. By the way, guys, I have no idea what this is going to look like. Just decided this is what I'm going to do. So I might not even like it. And then I'm going to do one more, I think. Don't know, what do you think? Looks a bit weird. It's supposed to, it's a festival. And one here. Like that. Oh, yeah, that's quite cool. Although not from the side, is it? I'm going to aim that one down a bit more. And then aim. Or not do that one. What do we think? I like it, really. Need like... I don't know. I think it's cool. I'm going with it. I'm putting it a bit closer to my eye though. There. Going with it. So you've got that eye done. I'm going to do the same on the other side. Middle first. Make sure it kind of matches up with the other side. And another one at the corner. So if you were going to wear this all day, I'd definitely put eyelash glue on. Ooh, because they'll stick really well then. And you won't have to worry about them falling off your face when you start drinking and dancing and lying in the sun. Oh my God, I wish I was there, honestly. So sad. Proper like holiday blues this week, I think. That one is going a bit more. Like that. And then I'm going to complete the look with my lashes and a little bit of gold glitter, because why not? Gold glitter! So this is loose glitter from Stargazer. I've got it because I bought it ages ago and I'm using it up. But I would suggest getting Eco Glitter, which is really easy to get a hold of now online. So I'll put a little bit of glitter in the corners. And then I'm going to stick my lashes on, which is going to be really interesting on camera. So I'm sorry if this gets a bit tedious. So I've got lashes from Ardell Beauty, and they are cruelty-free and vegan, so you don't need to worry about any nasties in them. And they sometimes mostly come with the Duo eyelash adhesive, which is a vegan glue. So I'm just going to pop, oh god, that came out too fast, a bit of glue on the edge of my lash, and I'm going to pop that down because you want to leave it for about 30 seconds. You want the glue to go a bit tacky, and then it's a lot easier to stick on, in theory. I do have magnetic ones actually as well, but it takes me ages to put those on. Oh, and try and put the lid back onto your glue without dropping it. And I'm gonna have a sip of coffee while I let the glue dry out a bit. My coffee's going cold. And I'm going to attempt to stick them on camera. So what I do is I look down into the mirror, squint a little bit, and in theory, if I haven't got glue all over my fingers, they stick to my eye instead. Then just gently tap them down. If they keep sticking to you, you can grab something like the end of a makeup brush. I've got quite thin tipped ends to my makeup brushes, so you can just push it on. If you're anything like me, I do the one and then I do the other, and then I come back and add a bit more glue. So I'll show you that. So I'm going to do the other one. There we are. Got some eyelashes on. Yeah, so as you can see, it's not stuck in the corner there. So what I do is I grab my glue again, and then don't be afraid to put a bit more on. Again, let that dry a little bit. Wipe all the glue off your fingers. Oh, there's a little magpie outside. Have a sip of coffee. And attempt to glue down again. And add a bit of lippy, so I'm just going to go with a plain, do you want plain pink? I'm going to go with, yeah, plain pink, so then it looks more neutral. Actually, no, I'm going to go with my, sorry, I'm so decisive. I'm going to go with my Barry M Matte lip kit. I can't remember what colour this is, but it's like a nude, but quite a browny nude, and I really like it. And there we are. I shall post pictures with close-ups on my Instagram. But yeah, if you give this a go, this was the revamped version of my first day at Glasto. I hope you like it. I know I do, and I wish I did it last year. Have a great week, everyone, and thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you did like it. Bye.